Namaste, Jai Bharat. Perhaps everyone knows the both political and economic situation in Pakistan. This is what I think, that most people who just keep a watch on things happening around do understand both the political and economic situation of what's happening in Pakistan. Perhaps except the general public in Pakistan. Don't think it's contradictory, and don't think that this is simply an irony. If you just watch, provided if you understand the language which they speak, if you just watch the kind of narratives that comes through the Pakistani social media, YouTubers, this people, that people, the kind of narratives they present, and that too they keep presenting it so successfully, is very indicative of they must be having some good amount of success rate. That means people accept what these kind of people say, which also means that people possibly believe in everything that these people say, which also says how ignorant the people are about other narratives from other kinds of social media, which may be not true, but then may not be this false. I would say that some people in Pakistani media, they have done PhDs in telling lies. This is nothing highest as I see than this. I wouldn't like to take the names of people. Those who are familiar will understand who are these people. One gentleman who is very elderly, how beautifully he tells lies, and after some time he himself will start believing in what he says as right. The one question which strikes is simply this, that is the UAE asked for some money which Pakistan has taken as a loan from them in 1996, which was repaid, I think this is right, which was repaid, possibly or are going to repay from some high amount of money, something like $5+ million, which Saudi gives to Pakistan for their military deployment. One full division of the soldiers are in Saudi Arabia, if I am not wrong, plus one squadron of aircraft. And these Chinese aircraft, how worthy they are remains to be seen. So they got that money, and that was paid back, or are they going to pay, or something like that is there. Anyway, they are trying to solve the situation of debt. And this gentleman is a very elderly person, at least by the looks, says that we had the money so we could give back. From where they had the money, he doesn't say. So he is trying to whitewash the government. Very, 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 what do you say, miserably whitewashing the government. Trying to tell the people that everything is fine here, nothing is wrong, there is no problem. We had money, so we give it back. The point that we are trying to give back, or we have given back, is because we already have that money. We had that money, etc., etc. So that narrative. Now, why don't they make a simple ground test? The price of things within Pakistan is miserably high. It's again like Iran. Nobody knows how the common man lives in Pakistan. The difference between the haves and have-nots, this is the kind of expression that the Marxists would make. I don't like it, but then they are sometimes very useful. The gap between the haves and have-nots is really, really big, and there are many narratives about piped gases in Lahore. Maybe Lahore they may have having piped gases, but how about villages? How about villages? What I've heard is that Lahore they have got all facilities extended and is there, but it's not. It doesn't mean necessarily that other places also have these facilities. They tell such lies. And then about their economic thing. And another thing is, someone comes and shamelessly, he's supposed to call, supposed to be a PhD, I don't know, because I have graded at least 30+ PhD students, and I made them work, And I'm sure none of my students are so foolish and so useless as this man who says that everything is fine, there's no problem. And we have international reputation, we have international recognition, our passports are respected. All these are dreams, and even in dreams you cannot expect this kind of things when you're living in Pakistan. And those who go outside and those who interact from outside this vicious circle of narratives, they would realize things with a shock. And then when they're back at home, they also won't say anything. I don't know why. Maybe because others would be very offended by that. But this kind of expert liars you don't find in any nations. Then of course the lies, I'm talking about only the lies in social media, in narratives by way of news. But then the very nation themselves keep lying. Many instances, you look at geopolitics, you see many places they are telling such lies. Well, how to treat these people, how to treat this society, it's up to you to make your own judgments. I'm only just showing path, it's showing things what I have happened to come across, and that's it. We shall meet. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.